These are not three successive moments in an evolution. They are three aspects of a single thing. The refrain, ritornelle. They are found in tales, both horror stories and fairy tales, and in lieder as well. The refrain has all three aspects. It makes them simultaneous or mixes them. Sometimes chaos is an immense black hole in which one endeavors to fix a fragile point as a center. Sometimes one organizes around that point to a common stable pace rather than a form. The black hole has become a home. Sometimes one grafts onto that pace a breakaway from the black hole. Paul Klee presented these three aspects and their interlinkage in a most profound way. He calls the black hole a gray point for pictorial reasons. The gray point starts out as a non-localizable, non-dimensional chaos, the force of chaos, a tangled bundle of aberrant lines. Then the point jumps over itself and radiates a dimensional space with horizontal layers, vertical cross-sections, unwritten customary lines, a whole terrestrial interior force. This force also appears at a more relaxed pace in the atmosphere and in water. The gray point, black hole, has thus jumped from one state to another, and no longer represents chaos but the abode or home. Finally, the point launches out of itself, impelled by wandering centrifugal forces that fan out up to the sphere of the cosmos. One tries convulsively to fly from the Earth, but at the following level, one actually rises above it, powered by centrifugal forces that triumph over gravity. End quote. The role of the refrain has often been emphasized. It is territorial, a territorial assemblage. Bird songs. The bird sings to mark its territory. The Greek modes and Hindu rhythms are themselves territorial, provincial, regional. The refrain may assume other functions, amorous, professional, or social, liturgical, or cosmic. It always carries earth with it. It has a land, sometimes a spiritual land, as its concomitant. It has an essential relation to a natal, a native. A musical nome is a little tune, a melodic formula that seeks recognition and remains the bedrock or ground of polyphony, cantus firmus. The nomos, as customary unwritten law, is inseparable from a distribution of space, a distribution in space. By that token, it is ethos, but the ethos is also the abode. Sometimes, one goes from chaos to the threshold of a territorial assemblage, directional components, infra-assemblage. Sometimes one organizes the assemblage, dimensional components, intra-assemblage. Sometimes one leaves the territorial assemblage for other assemblages, or for somewhere else entirely. Inter-assemblage, components of passage or even escape, and all three at once. Forces of chaos, terrestrial forces, cosmic forces. All of these confront each other and converge in the territorial refrain.